Hello and welcome to Tharik Plays Divinity Original Sin Enhanced Edition. This first episode is a bit of an introductory thing where I'm going to choose my difficulty and create my characters. And then on episode 1, so this will be episode 0, as you all can see already, we will get into the actual game. So first of all, a little bit of how I came to this game, because it's a bit backwards. If you are familiar with my channel, you know that I'm currently playing Divinity Original Sin 2, which is an early access, with my good buddy Game Night, a fellow YouTuber. And that's how I came to the Divinity universe. I haven't played a Divinity game prior to this. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I love Divinity 2 already, so I wanted to play the first game. They don't have something to do with each other. They play a few hundred years apart, I think. But it's still the world, the gameplay, all that stuff, and that's what I want to experience more of. So that's what we're going with. So there are 4 difficulty settings. We've got Explorer mode, which is the easiest one. Then we've got the Classic mode, which is the normal mode, basically. Then we've got Tactician mode, which is more difficult. And then we've got Honor mode, which basically makes the game Iron Man, so if you die, your save game is erased. And I think I'm going to go with Classic mode, so just the normal standard difficulty, and see how I'm gonna fare there. I'm not new to turn-based strategy games, which this basically is in combat, but it's a very deep and complex game, and I don't want to overwhelm myself too much, so we're gonna go with classic mode here. And there is a difference in Divinity Original Sin 1 and 2. Here you can't change the race or anything. I think they're 2 humans. They're source hunters, if I'm not wrong. I've read a bit about the story just to familiarize myself with the beginnings. At least, I mean, the setup of the game, nothing about the game itself. So we have our 2 characters here. And what does the sound say? I hope it's not too quiet. I don't hear much right now, so let me turn up the audio a bit again. And now it's a bit better. Let's apply that. I hope that works out. And so I'm gonna go and rename these. So in this episode, I'm mostly going to create my characters. So this is what we're going with. And in this case, naming the male character Tharik, as usual. So if you're familiar with where I got my name, I blatantly stole it from one of my favorite book series, and there is another character that has a lot to do with Tharik, which is called Cheerwell, which is a female character. So we are going to call her Cheerwell Maker, actually, since that's her last name. Tharik, as far as I'm aware, does not have a last name, so that's what we're going with. Next, we need to choose our classes. There is a multitude of classes in Divinity. We have a Battle Mage, which is a sort of melee mage character, of course. Then we've got the Cleric, which is a melee heal character, a little bit. Then we've got the Enchanter, which is a lot of air and water magic. Then we've got a Fighter, pretty self-explanatory. The Inquisitor, which I'm considering taking, actually. Dual-wield wand caster with interesting stuff. Then we've got the Knight, 2-handed weapons. Ranger, which is just ranged. Rogue, pretty self-explanatory. Shadowblade, which is a spell-casting rogue, pretty much. Then we've got the Wayfarer, which seems also pretty cool. As well as the Witch, the Wizard, and that's it. So for Tharik, I decided to go with the Inquisitor, I think. That's what we're going to try here. And let's customize him first. So as you can see, we can change a bunch of stuff. I can actually change his gender, I just saw. See, but I mean, why not go with 1 male, 1 female? That should be okay, shouldn't it? So let's choose a portrait here. That one's fine. So there was an AI tooltip. Right now I can choose if I want my characters to have a personality. So what do we have? We have Loyal, Random, Knight, Rascal, Maniac, Judge, Priest, Free Spirit. So I think I'm going to go with Judge. I want to do these a little bit, and I'm gonna go with the warrior voice. Skin color golden touch I'm fine with. I already took a precursor look at the options that I had here, at least in some areas. So what head do I want? I think I would like a beard. This one seems reasonable. And what kind of hair? Yeah, this is the biggest... What the... No, thank you so much. Something that screams Inquisitor, maybe? Let's see. Nothing too fancy. What do we have? So yeah, I'm looking forward to this a lot. Yeah, I think I like the mohawk, actually. What color do we want to have? Nah, I don't think we want some gray in there. The blue looks pretty cool. But I think I like the jet black first, and I don't care about underwear, to be honest. But we can customize more here. So as you can see, we've got ability points, and in weapons, I have 1 point in dual wielding, which allows me to do well in the first place, I believe. Maybe it doesn't, but it just helps overall. And reduces cost of attacking. Yeah, seems reasonable. And then we've got wands, since this is it's a dual wielding wand class. It sounds a bit weird, I know, but I hope it'll be fine. And then we've got skills, and we've got skills in 3 points. In arrow search, pyrokinetic, and witchcraft. That's what the Inquisitor works with. Then we've got the personality stuff, where we don't have any points yet. That's going to come out of level ups, I assume. So we do have our talents. We've got Far Out Man, which increases the range of spells and scrolls, and Stench decreases everyone's attitude toward you by 25, but melee opponents will find you less attractive in combat. I do not like that one, to be honest. That one's a bit weird. At least with this class, maybe. I don't know, honestly. So let's see. We've got the Thunder Jump, which is... Maybe this is good. We just should not use him for talking, necessarily. So let's stay with what they recommend. But let's see. So I've got 1 skill out of Witchcraft, 1 skill out of Pyrokinetic, and 1 skill out of Arrow Search here. I can change these. I can just remove this, by the way, and go in for... and go into one of the other ones that I have points in, by the way. So which one did I just remove? Oh, bummer. Wait, I can cancel this? Ah, crap, I need to do this again. Okay, let's do this again. I'm sorry about that. Give me one quick moment here. We've got the warrior voice, we had this head, and we had... It wasn't that much that I did. And the jet black hair, yeah, so let's customize again. So Thunder Jump seems reasonable. We've got the Burning Touch and the Vampiric Touch. Let's just see if we want something. So Vampiric Touch just heals me. Then we've got the Oath of Destruction, which bestows a damage boost. And Malediction, which weakens and curses an enemy. I think the ability to heal ourselves is the best here. Burning Touch sets an enemy on fire. Then we've got Burn My Eyes, which cures blindness, and we get gain a perception bonus. And we've got Flare, which is heat that deals damage. I'm going to keep Burning Touch. And the Thunder Jump is a gap closer and allows us to do stuff. The Teleportation would be nice as well. But I actually like this skill set, so we are going to keep Tharik like this. Yes, accept. And then we've got Cheerwell. First of all, I have to choose our class. And here I was thinking Wayfarer, obviously. Well, not obviously, but I do like this because these skills sound interesting, and it should work together pretty well with what we else have available. So let's take a look here first. I'm going to go into the skills first and then customizer looks last. So one thing that I've seen in Divinity Original Sin 2 is the Pat Pal skill, and that exists here as well, so I do like that right off the bat. And let's see, so she starts with crossbow. Simple as that. We've got expert marksman and geomancer, and the geomancer is where it gets interesting for me. She also has 1 point in personality already with a lucky charm, so We have a better chance of finding extra treasure and improves my offense rating. I could, by the way, I could have taken points for Tharik out somewhere and put them in somewhere else. And then we have 3 points in craftsmanship. So she's more on the crafting side already. Allows me to repair my own items. That's already good, I think. And then we've got crafting, which determines what I can craft and the quality of the crafted items. That's something I'm going to have to go deep into. And I hope I can figure this out. We also have these points that I did not put anything in for Tharik or change for Tharik. I'm going to check those out in a moment. So let's see about the skills. First, we have First Aid, which cures bleeding, crippled, and diseased, and heals the target for 10%. That's really useful. We can summon a spider. That's what I'm really interested in here. And then we've got Ricochet, which is a bouncing attack, which can hit 4 enemies if they're close enough to each other. So let's see what else we could take. So out of Expert Marksman, we have First Aid, we have Ricochet. We could take the Ranged Power Stance, which increases our damage but decreases our chance to hit. It's a toggle, so we can turn it on and off. And we can treat poison. And in Geomancer, we have the Summon Spider, and then we have Midnight Oil, which creates an oil surface. We've got Boulder Bash, which deals damage and creates an oil surface. And then we've got Bless, which blesses the targets and removes Curse. That, together with Tharik's capability of going for fire skills, is really nice because oil and fire creates more fire. It's a bit dangerous, but I like this. So I'm going to keep these skills for now, even though it means I can't go for the oil stuff. But I like the spider more. It's another ally we can use to help stuff with, and I have a lot of healing and capabilities to take care of groups here with the Ricochet as well. So let's accept that. Let's give her a personality trait as well. Let's change this first. Well, let's see about this. I think I'm going to put her on Loyal, which is probably a helpful thing for me to keep these, just to have the loyalty in there. I hope that's at least how it's going to work out. So let's see what voice we're going to go with.
Have I got anything that needs a good firing?
Careful! A whetstone wheel. Now.
Hold! Our enemies have laid a trap.
Yeah, sure, let's go with the wizard voice. So we could also read through these. It's fine. So I still like the golden touch. Let's go with the head first. Oh, freckles. Looks cute. What do we have? Yeah, just the headband seems nice. Sure, I'm going to go with just the headband. And then we've got hair. What hair do we want? Oh god, she's got the big hair as well. Actually, like the first one. Not too bad. But let's go with something shorter. Let's take this. Spiced ale was nice. The hair color. You know what? No, I'm gonna go with autumn wine. I like that. And there we go. So let's accept that, and let's take a quick look at Tharik here, at his points again. So he's intelligence, constitution, and speed, not very strength and dexterity wise. So yeah, that is what we're starting with. So this is, just to recap, let's do this. We are playing on classic difficulty, and these are 2 characters. We've got an Inquisitor, a daring wand wielder, risking life and limb to decimate evil head-on, and a Wayfarer, a survivalist and practitioner of magic. The Wayfarer is hard to hit and even harder to evade. And yeah, we are going to start up the next episode on this screen and start our adventure. So I hope you're going to enjoy this series. I'm really looking forward to this. I like Divinity Original Sin 2 so far a lot, and that's the main reason I start this game. I'm starting this game now because I want to experience more of this. I like the world, I like the gameplay a lot, and I want to see what this has to offer. So yeah, this is where we're going to end the introductory episode of Divinity Original Sin. I hope you enjoyed this ramblings and the customizations, and next time we're going to go into the action. So thank you very much for watching. I hope that you will tune in next time, and have a nice day. Bye.